Hey friends, when you contemplate, awaken, activate the 60th gene key, you're really doing yourself justice. I'm not trying to be funny here. This is one of the great gene keys. And what that really means is that this particular window into what you truly are, what I truly am, what we truly are, is really powerful. It goes from the shadow, low frequency ego state of what we call limitation, to the city of justice, the justice of love. And it's the pathway or the gift of realism. Now, what this means is that divine justice, the justice of love, the justice of you, of I am, is all that is real. And it therefore also means that reality is magical. And of course, at the low frequency level, here comes my cat, at the low frequency level, this isn't apparent, this isn't recognized, this isn't activated or made conscious, because at the low frequency ego level, consciousness is identified and stuck within its limitations, like the limitations of the physical body, and also of what we consider ourselves to be what we are. Oh, I'm just human. What does that imply? The Judeo-Christian original sin and all that other nonsense. And it's not just Judeo-Christian, but let's be honest, right? That has been quite a profound vector of keeping us down. And so now this gene key is here to remind us, hey, rise up, humanity. And what does that mean? It's not about having, for those of you who are familiar with the gene keys, it's not about having it within your profile, although sure, that helps it be more like on the coffee table of your face, right? It's in your face. We have all of the gene keys within us, and justice is a universal theme. And what all of the cities of each of the gene keys points out is the one consciousness, which is the I am, which is what you are. So that's really, really good news. So limitation is really an inside job. In other words, it's self-imposed. We impose ourselves with the limitations of our beliefs, of our limited beliefs, of the indoctrination, enculturation, and programming, conditioning that we've experienced within our life. And the marvel of the wonderful, amazing human consciousness is that it's transcendental, it's capable of, like light, it has an infinite potential, and so limitation will only hold it, limit it for a while, and then the natural expansion of its own nature, our nature, which breathes. Breath is spirit. That's why we call it respirations. If we look at the semantics, spirit, is breath. And God breathed upon the waters, that kind of thing, right? So the expansion and the release of each breath is a reenactment, an activation at each moment of our own spirit. and a path to liberation. And this beautiful 60th gene key shows us how the false perception of limitation can bring us to a place when we become aware that this is not defining us, that then opens us up to what is real, what is true, and that is magical. And there's this beautiful saying of, depending on whether it breaks from the inside or the outside, the egg is going to have a different destiny, right? So it's from the inside that we break the limitations, and that we evolve to a more just world, the justice of love. And this is such a beautiful, powerful reminder. You can look at the gene keys as being bells, like jingle bells, jingle the keys. Bells that awaken us, that help us awaken, and that there are bells, we're ringing them, And as we awaken, we come back online, we are empowered. And there's nothing more powerful than an awakened human being, Our creative capacity knows no limitations, except the ones that are self-imposed. But as soon as we lift them, the sky's the limit. Think of all the extraordinary breakthroughs and innovations and geniuses that we can find in our history, and then all the ones that maybe we can't find or we don't find because they're being kept they're being put to the side. So don't look there, like all the spontaneous magical events that we know have existed. So this is what this gene key is about. It's about that spontaneous magic, which seems to bend the laws of nature or Newton, time and space, and that really provide like a theater for the divine to come online, and to create beauty and truth and goodness here. And it all happens in the now, the now, in the Vesica Pisces of the I Am, of this integrated human entity, vehicle of the I Am, which has this meditative capacity, of the higher chakras, and then this contemplative capacity of the heart, and of our capacity to connect, on this horizontal plane of the earth, and also that we call time, and then the very grounded, concentrated capacity of our chi and our power and our will, divine will, all the way down to the root chakra. So this is the fully integrated human being that is a bridge and connects heaven and earth, and that is here to create, the goodness of, and the beauty and the truth of the spirit. So take that to heart, and take heart, because it's what you are. In a way, more than any other, the 60th gene key gives us such a beautiful reflection of what we truly are. I know I say that about others as well, because yes, this light is shining through these prisms, and it's the same light, and the prisms are beautiful. They make rainbows, they make kaleidoscopes, and they remind us, they bring the fragmented awareness back home and concentrates it where it can remember, and from there, it's just going to emanate and create and be a dynamo. It's going to be a dynamo in the world, so you can hang on to your socks and your hats and know, that is what you are.